Okay, let's try this now. There we go. I think things are working now. Streaming's dynamic. And the dynamicness always comes hopefully within that first few minutes of streaming, because that's when we get to work stuff out. So hopefully everyone can hear the music and my talking. So hello, welcome in. Welcome in for another edition of Painscreek Killings. Goodness gracious, the last stream almost did me in. But also it was weirdly confirming that tarot does work with this method of gaming. So I'm going to let a couple folks get in here while they can. Everyone chilling and hopefully having a good evening, good night, good morning, wherever you're at. It's been quite a week for me already, and I cannot wait for the weekend. So my weekend, I believe, is going to be a bunch of D&D. I am in a game that I'm playing as a character on Saturdays, and then Sundays I'm starting to do my very own DM journey with a new group of people, and that's going to be fun. I do enjoy DMing for folks, so I don't think I'm great at it, but at least the attempt is there. And it also gives other people a chance to not DM. So if you're ever in that space of like, well, should I, shouldn't I, just try it out. Even the thing is that even if you're insecure about it, it's still a fun time for usually everybody involved. And plus you're rolling dice, and it's not up to you to drive the storyline forward. That's up to your players. So yeah, that's my weekend ahead. If you're planning anything for your weekend, you can always leave that in the chat so we can chit chat about it if you want to share with everyone, share with the class. But I am looking forward to it. So, we're going to pull some cards to start out our day to see what this gaming session could potentially bring us. Oh goodness gracious, one completely flew away, but I didn't see it. My dog tried to kidnap it, but I rescued it. Do not worry. For those who are new and are lurking, my name is Eddie. I am the they, him, bringing mayhem to tarot, doing tarot with like mystery games, thriller games, that sort of thing, which is fun. And for me, it's joining two things that I really enjoy together. The fact that, as we learned last game, tarot can strangely and oddly help us find corners that do not exist in a game. I was wandering around, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but like for 20 minutes, I want to say, trying to find a corner to pop open a secret door. And tarot helped me find that door, strangely enough, even though I literally went to every single corner in that building. So, again, very, very odd circumstance even for myself, and I'm like a seasoned tarot reader, so goodness gracious. But yeah, I use tarot to help me solve mysteries and have fun, figure out storylines, that sort of thing. So we'll get into that in a second, but let's just draw a card for the day. See just what's kind of ahead of us, that sort of thing. Just chill vibes, I hope. Let's see. And per usual, hello, per usual, I'm using the This Might Hurt Tarot. And we have an 8 of Swords for today from This Might Hurt Tarot. I do love this deck a lot because it's nice and modern RWS deck. Got body diversity, ability, and people diversity. So the 8 of Swords is sort of like where you feel that you're trapped. But there are ways to be able to get out of certain traps. There are ways to be able to walk forward. And like you see here, she obviously isn't caught within the swords themselves. Like she's not trapped, that she can kind of wiggle her way out. So that's what we're going to think. Let's hope that we're not trapped in this game today, that we're wiggling ourselves out of problems, out of situations, and that we're gonna have a good time. Okay, I'm noticing my chat box isn't working over here. My new and improved chat area. Love that for myself, but we'll figure that out later because we're gonna go to our little gaming scene, and that hopefully will work for us. But I hope that everyone's having like a great little day, and that I thank you so much for letting me hopefully allow you to chill out for the rest of the evening, watching something while you're eating, watching something as you're getting snug in your bed. And thankfully this mystery game is not one that is scary. There was like a small little moment, but that was in like the first, I think, episode where the first couple hours, but now it's not been very scary. It's just been spooky little music. So yeah, let me go ahead and get this started for the Painscreek killings, and let's hope for the best. And hopefully we won't have another moment like the key in the floor or like the non-existent corner. I would very much love not to do that anymore. I mean, while I do think it's really cool that for some reason, I think everything reset. So that's lovely. Okay, I think we're good with that. I did not touch the mic. Do not, like, blame me for touching the mic. I did not touch anything. Oh, how did the wise one do the overlay? I don't... I buy stuff. Okay? Like, that's where I like throwing my money at people who do know how to do things. And that is one of the things I did not... It was a birthday present to myself for this overlay, and then I should just do stuff and hope for the best. Okay, can you hear the gaming music? I hope so. Oh, how did I put it on? I don't know. I have a program, and then I clicked a button. That's all I can tell you. Oh yes, thank you. Streamlabs is one. I'm using OBS as the program itself. And there are some excellent creative artist people on Etsy that make these animated overlays. And then, oh, you only hear me. Thank you. The music is kind of quiet, this piano side. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Thank you. Okay. Whew. Okay. Streaming. I think we got this. We got this, everybody. Hoping for the best. Okay, you don't want to hear spooky. Thankfully, I think we visited all the spooky places, I want to say, because we went to the hospital last time around, which was really spooky. I think we'll probably have to go to the hospital again, because the hospital did have some rooms we weren't able to get into. We're now on our way, if I remember correctly, we're now on our way to one of the patients at the hospital who passed away. It's a new person with a new, like, I don't know who this person is. We have, like I said, there was, oh, see, spooky music. This is it. We're at the hospital. I thought we left last time, but maybe we didn't. But there is a, let's look at the inventory. There is a person, who is it? Wanda. Yes, Wanda. She was a patient at the hospital. I don't know why or how. I'm going to get out of the spooky place because I don't like the hospital's kind of scary. But somehow she and her husband were the ones to suddenly come up as an important person. I don't understand. Because there's like 18 people. For people who are new, this is a game where a beloved but also problematic mayoral wife passed away on her front lawn. May or may not have killed a maid who carried her, I guess, stepchild, an affair love child person. And then her daughter, it comes out, her daughter and potentially the daughter's half-brother were getting together and making too many love googly eyes. And so that was a problem. And so people try to break them up. And potentially Scott, who is the half-brother of Trisha, and they are the people that love each other, potentially he was the one who killed the mother, maybe? So yes, it's just a whole convoluted story of back and forth. There's a butler involved whose mathematic, like, darts problem made us all go, what the heck is math? Like, late at night on a Saturday. We were like, this is too much math for a Saturday. I'm sorry. I can't math on a Saturday. Okay, let me look at my photos, because I have Tyler's house somewhere. Here is Tyler. We're at 43 Silver Lake Boulevard. Okay, so we were heading to his house because it was either his wife or his mother that passed away. I don't think we kind of know what's going on. So, let's see. That's Town Center. So where are we in this scheme of Painscreek Boulevard? I don't see one. Am I going mad? Okay, let's see one more time. Oh, Silver Lake. Why am I saying? Ugh, I am going mad. That is, reading comprehension is absolutely 0 today. Okay, Silver Creek. Goodness gracious, Silver Lake. Okay, so it's this back one here. So I need to turn back around, I guess. Okay. Okay, Silver Lake. Actually, we're gonna go up this way because I think that's the mansion up there, and I don't want to get caught at the mansion. Okay, I think... No, that's the way out of town. That's the hospital. I'm going down. I'm wrong. Okay. Hospital. So we need to go up that direction. Oh, okay. That's where I'm at. Okay. I'm just a babo. In Korean, babo means, like, idiot. Sometimes I say it to mean, like, beloved idiot. But usually it's not a great insult, but I say it to myself as, like, oh my gosh, I'm a bit of a ditz. So, let's see. Is this the correct way? Where are we at? Signs. Silver Lake. And then it was 43, is that correct? 43, yes. Okay, well, let's see if we can find a 43. What is this? 13. Okay, so it must be this direction, question mark? This is the cemetery, so I kind of doubt it. It must be the other direction. Yes, it's the other direction. So this is the town. This is the town center. This is a town that has been abandoned because there were a couple of disappearances and murders. And I am the last hope, to get anything solved in this town. Because nobody did anything, kind of. Like, the sheriff was a bit of an incompetent guy. Someone who kind of knows everything. Like, there was a reporter that came into town, and they were, like, trying to solve the mystery, and then they were kidnapped. So, I mean, kind of also, like, what do we expect? Like, a cab in video games as well. Okay, wait, what? No! Ugh, where's 43? There's 29. Right? Yes, Silver Lake. Okay, right, let's go between houses. Let's see. 28. Please don't be 27. 31. Okay, we're going the right direction. See, and also the addresses don't make any sense in this game. Wait, that's... Okay. They gave me a key, so there has to be a door somewhere. 43. Okay, good. Okay, let's see if there's spooky music or if there's, like, generic music. Like, soft playing pianos. Okay, quasi-spooky music's back. This is not the spookiest music, but it's quasi-spooky. Let us see. Thankfully, so far, we've not met any, like, people face-to-face. I feel like I would be a little bit more freaked out if we saw humans, if that makes any sense. I would be like, excuse me. But also this is, as I've said before, like a weird time capsule of a place because we're finding clues from like 1995. That really shouldn't be here because, oh, here's a bathroom. Because of like time stuff. Like also there's been like no looting in town at all. So that's been interesting. Okay, I don't think there's anything in here. Okay. Anything up here? Okay, we're gonna just chemicals. And I will absolutely open like every drawer I can because I'm nosy. I wish I could open like all the drawers like this in real life going to someone's house. Because to me that'd be like the best thing in the world. Okay, bowls, teapots, nothing of value. That's a curtain I can't open. Well, trash can? Nothing on trash can. Trash bags. Okay. Well, surprisingly, there's nothing in the kitchen. Okay. Why did we come to Wanda's house? Who's Wanda? I think she worked at the manor house where the lady passed away, I believe. Wait, what is this? What does this letter say? I can't read it. Oh, there it is. Dear Father, how's everything going? Oh, okay. Breaking news. Ooh, it's a journal I can read. Yeah, and the whole entire town is great at journaling. Okay. Friday, January 12th, 1990. We went cycling today. Scott said he can ride faster than me. Of course that isn't true, so we had a competition and Trisha was our referee. We set the goal line to be the fence at the front of the river. I was winning until we almost reached the finishing line. I braked to prevent myself from crashing into the fence, but Scott didn't brake. He pedaled harder as he approached the goal. I yelled at him to stop, but he did not listen. By the time he crossed the line, it was too late. The brakes did not stop him in time. His bike hit the fence and he was launched into the air, landing on the rocks by the riverbank. Is Scott a ghost? I ran to him. There was blood coming from his head and scratches all over his arms and legs. Trisha came up to him and tended to his wounds. She seemed to be sobbing. Even though Scott was the one bleeding, I think I'm hurting more than him. Oh. He loved Trisha. Or maybe she did. Is it Wanda? Is it Wanda or the dude? Okay, keep continuing. While cleaning the garage, Charles approached and asked if I would like to be his chauffeur. That was March 14th, 1990. He said his current driver wants to spend more time with his grandchildren and is planning to retire. I have by the end of this week to decide. It's a good opportunity to get a raise and salary, and I'd get to travel around the country. I think I'll say yes. So Charles is Trisha's mother. Who is the lady that died? Victoria? Karen? Kathleen? Ooh, I'm bad with names. Okay, anyway, he's the wife of the woman who died. Vivian? I think it's Vivian. Maybe it's Vivian. And the potential... He's the guy who had the affair, and Scott's his love child with the maid, and he's the parent also of Trisha. So everything unravels when it comes to Charles. Okay. So Sunday, April 1st, 1990, Trisha came today and suggested we make our very own time capsule before I started my new job. Okay, we mentioned there was a time capsule mentioned in the hospital from a girl who was dying of cancer or tuberculosis, question mark, but there was also blood on that page, but we don't know if she was murdered or died, or nor do we know kind of where the time capsule is, just that there are 3 potential places that it exists. So she thought it was a very own time capsule before I started my new job. I thought it was a good idea. We buried the box near the big stone in the cemetery. Before leaving, we made a promise to each other that we will open it in 10 years. That was 1990. What year is this? I don't even know. Okay, so good big rock in the cemetery. Okay. Wednesday, May 16th, 1990. I had a chance to walk around New York today. As I went into a bookstore, I remembered how much Trisha loved notebooks. There was one that was really cute. It was a bit expensive, but I think she'll like it. I should surprise her by giving her the notebook on her birthday. Thursday, June 28th, 1990. I didn't expect to be traveling this much as a driver. On one hand, I miss my mom. On the other hand, I get to stay in nice hotels. I guess it's not a bad deal. Charles treats me very well. He even gives me extra allowances on these trips. Maybe I'll get something nice for Mom next time. Interesting. Saturday, September 29th, 1990. We went hunting near the river. According to Scott, there is a nest in the drain hole that sometimes has eggs. I told him it might be dangerous, but he assured us that it's fine, so off we went. Sure enough, there were eggs. I didn't know what eggs those were and decided to stay a little further away. Okay. This is me being suspicious, but I wonder if this person was the one that implicated Scott leaving the mansion. Just a thought. I didn't know what eggs those were and decided to stay a little further away. Scott started collecting them when I noticed something moving. Trisha was able to shout out that it was a snake. I stood there frozen, not knowing what to do. Scott turned and saw the snake. He then spread his arms out and slowly walked backwards. Trisha was behind him. He extended his right hand with the stick towards the snake and slowly placed the bag of eggs on the floor with his left hand. When he reached me, he grabbed my arm and said, "Run!" And we all ran, screaming our lungs out. I think that was the fastest I've ever ran in my entire life. Okay, so the thing about snakes and stuff. Usually, okay, I used to raise snakes. Long story. And typically they don't leave their eggs. Not to be picky about things, but typically, like, once they're on their eggs, they are on their eggs, because snakes don't have, like, they don't create body heat within themselves. That makes sense. So if they're, like, laying on eggs, they need it. The baby snakes need the heat. I could be wrong. This could be me being wrong, but in my experiences, I don't think I really saw the snakes get off of their clutch unless, like, something came to attack them. So this kind of sounds interesting. So anyway, that could be just me and my experience. This is a wild snake. I did not have experience with wild snakes. I had, domesticated ball pythons and other snakes like that. So that's just me being a little bit about things, since they are, like, cold-blooded animals. Anyway, continuing on. Okay, I miss the old days when it was Trisha and Scott. This is Monday, November 6, 1990, and myself hunting in the back of the woods, playing by the lake. It's not that I don't appreciate what Charles has given to us, such as the house we live in and our jobs. I just miss the time when we were young and carefree. We would go, and this is 1990. It's been like 3 months since they were, like, the biking accident. I just miss the time when we were young and carefree. We would go anywhere and nothing would stop us. I miss Trisha. Sunday, December 23rd, 1990. Why doesn't she realize that I like her? Okay. So this could be the guy. I think it's this guy. Nope, wrong one. It's got to be Derek, because he was the chauffeur. Derek. And I'm assuming that his mom was Wanda? Question mark? So interesting. We have Derek at play. Let's see. What else has Derek left behind? Okay. Some Da Vinci. Also, in this town, there's so many chests. There's a knife. Derek T. There's no blood on it. But there was a Bowie knife that was missing from the butler's arsenal. Arsenal? Arsenal. Not arsenal. Arsenal is something completely different. Arsenal. And so I'm assuming that that is a murder weapon of sorts for somebody that died. Because at the moment we have Vivian is dead under mysterious circumstances. Trisha, I don't remember if we learned that she self-exited. Ooh, this is weird. Okay, close the door. Close. That she self-exited, or if she also was murdered. Scott, we also don't know under what circumstances he passed away. Okay, this is different handwriting, so this must be the mom. Okay. May 3rd, 1974. Derek turned 4 today. Vivian organized a small party for him. I really appreciate what she has done for us. After blowing out the birthday candles, I asked him what he wished for. He said, "I wish to see Papa." I did not know what to say to him. I could not tell him that his father left us. Oh, Interesting that Derek also did not have a father like Scott. Well, Scott's father was Charles, but Scott grew up with the partridge, not the partridge, the priest in the church, but he grew up with but without knowing who his real parents were. So, and he was an orphan. August 22nd, 1974, Vivian is being hospitalized for mental instability. Dorothy has asked for me to care for Vivian while she remains at the hospital. I wonder how Vivian must be feeling right now, knowing that she might not be able to conceive anymore. Oh, goodness gracious. Good. Look, that went to, 0 to 360 and 2.5. Magdalene, who is the mother-in-law, wants a boy to continue the family line. Not being able to have children anymore will be devastating for Vivian. I pity her. This is weird. This is a weird thing to say in your journal. And Dorothy, if I remember correctly, is the head maid at the premises. That was Magdalene wants the boy to. Magdalene, like I said, is a mother-in-law. But that's weird. I don't know. I wonder how Vivian must feel right now, knowing that she might not be able to conceive anymore. What the heck? Why is it your business? Okay. October 2nd, 1974. I just can't stand Sophia. Sophia is the maid that Charles had the affair with. She's not that pretty, just barely a year working here, and others are already serving her hand and foot. She's just here to take advantage of Robert's family. I don't trust her. Thank you for the follow. I wish she'd just disappear. Okay. My suspicion is also that maybe, from the way things are sounding, that Wanda also had an affair with Charles, and that Wanda's child, Derek, is also a half-child of Charles, and the half-sibling of Trisha, and the half-brother of Scott. That's what my theory currently is, so we shall see if that's the case or not, but that's what it sounds like. Okay. Anyway, that's, because there's a lot of intense feelings about, ooh, it's a purse. Oh, let's see. Oh, what's it? I can't, well, what am I supposed to do with this? I can't read what that tag says, and nothing's coming out. Okay, I'm gonna get really close, I'm so sorry. Yeah, nope, nothing. I can't read it. Hello, Sleepy Beep, thanks for the follow. Okay, so here we are. Let's see if we have anything else in these drawers here, other than some linens. It looks like this bottom drawer has been... I need a tool to fix this. Well, what tool? I mean, all I have is a Slim Jim, currently, right? Yeah, I still have my... I guess I can try the Slim Jim. I mean, I don't know. Let's see. Let me see if I can... Nope. Let's try the Slim Jim. Nope. Okay. Maybe the knife? No, I can't take the knife. I wasn't able to take the knife from the other room. I guess I can... Hello. Welcome in. I'm just solving mysteries. Hopefully, using tarot. Oh, my doggies want to say hello. That is Doongi. Doongi, I brought him with me from South Korea. His name means chubby in Korean. I did not name him that, I will say. Okay, so I can't put that in my inventory, so that's not possible as a weapon. Well, not a weapon, but as a way to jimmy something open. Okay. Let's see downstairs. I have 2 puppies. So Doongi is a French Bulldog Corgi mix. He is very much a Corgi. He looks like a miniature pit bull, kind of, because he has, the blocky head situation. But the length of a Corgi, if that makes any sense. Ooh. Is there a weapon in here that I can use to... No, nothing in there. Wait, what's this? Oh, no, nothing. Okay. So that's Doongi. Like I said, I did not name him Chubby. That's the name he came with, because at 6 months old, he was very much bigger than the poodles that he was being raised with. So I adopted him, and he's a cute baby. And then my other dog is Kamja. Kamja means potato in Korean, and she is a Sheltie. She's too smart for her own good. And Kamja means potato in Korean, because when she was a little puppy, she looked like a little potato. So I got a Doongi and a Kamja as my dogs. Okay, I did not see any weapons in here to jimmy something open. So I guess we'll come back, I guess. Oh, thank you so much. I love pulling tarot cards, and purple and black are my favorite colors. And so I was like, you know what? We're going to do that for our little stream. Okay, where do I go next? Okay, maybe this is a time for me to ask Tara what to do next, because I am at a loss. Because we have, let's look at our inventory to remind ourselves what we have. So I have a Slim Jim. Okay, we also have the rock in the cemetery that the time capsule's buried at. We have a key with a cross engraved on it. It might be useful at the church. We also have a small key with a uniquely shaped teeth used mostly on chest boxes. So I'm pretty sure we decided last time that this key belongs to Scott's chest that's also at the church. So, in my opinion, there's lots of clues that we currently have in our inventory that is screaming at us to go to the church. But also, I'd like to pull cards to see potentially if I'm missing something, because time and time again, the tarot knows better than I do. So, and tarot for me in my stream is a collaborative thing. So, like, I have my own meanings. I've been a tarot reader for 8-9 years now, almost a decade, something like that. I kind of lost count. The pandemic did that. And so, to me, I have my own meanings with tarot cards, but other people may have their own meanings with tarot cards that can give more insight or different insight. And before, I have been wrong about the meanings of tarot cards, and someone else will be like, hey, I think it means this. And then I defer to the chat, because to me, chat is bae. They know better than I do. So, so I defer to chat, and chat is correct. Like, staying in certain places, that I missed something, I missed a door, anything like that. So, again, as I pull cards to let's see where to kind of go next. 3, 4, 5. Let's see, and then we'll see what the tarot leads us and where we go. So let's see. Okay, I have the 9 of Wands. So the 9 of Wands is more of, to me, like a perseverance through, like, difficult times and hard times. There's also, like, a sense of someone studying here. This might hurt tarot, so we get a little bit more modern imagery going on here. So they're, like, studying at a desk, and things like that. So we have that as one card, and then the second card is the Queen of Wands again. The Queen of Wands keeps coming up as a card here. Queen of Wands also this past time, like last session, kind of referred to Wanda the Mother. So I'm kind of wondering, haha, if I maybe missed something in like the study or the office or something like that. So I think before kind of going and deferring to a different office, or, you know, because the person is like at another desk, before kind of deferring this to like, maybe this is an office, I'm going to go check back in the house. Maybe I missed something, and we can see like what we're doing and what's going on, because I mean, we know that that chest inside needed to be opened, but we don't really have that tool to be able to open that chest. So let's see. Was there an office up here or a desk? Let's see. Is there an office or a desk in here? I mean, we got the purse. I can't really zoom in enough to see what that label says. Let's see. These you, Wanda, for... Oh, thanks. Thank you, Wanda, for your handworms? Can't quite read that. I'm so sorry. You're all getting, like, the forehead view here. I feel like it says handworms. I feel like that's the best I can do with that cursive. Okay. Let's see. Because this is like the little chest here. Okay, let's see. Just a second. I'm gonna do this. I mean, I don't know anything else other than handworms, you know? Okay, we have this drawer in this desk that we can't open. Let me see. I know that we also have tools in other locations that could potentially help us pry that open. But I also want to make sure that I'm not missing a tool that's obviously here. Okay. So that... We already looked in that closet. No shelving there. let's check and make sure I'm not missing any tools in here. This isn't Wanda's room, but it's still Wanda's house, I feel like. And there's nothing here. We already opened this. Okay. No more wire hangers. Decidedly. I feel like I should be able to use this little knife. Like, why can't I use this knife to pry that open, right? But alas. Okay, just sheets and materials. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, let's go downstairs. Maybe there's a desk down here that I missed. Because there really wasn't anything in this living room, which kind of surprised me, because usually there's something. Let's see. Is that something? No, it's a little book. The bathroom. Just checking. Anything we are thorough. We checked there already. There's nothing inside. And we checked here already. Nothing there. Okay. Well, at least I feel much better trying to make sure that I'm being thorough. So, the other place that I know that we had a desk was, first of all, Bernard the butler's house, which was it was a nightmare trying to figure out his puzzle. And thankfully, Howlink Ero, I never say that out loud, DJ. They alleviated us from our stress in trying to figure out and math this problem late on a Saturday night, saying that it was a puzzle that people complained about with the developers because it did not make any sense. Ooh, nothing. Okay. So, let's see. So, with the Nine of Wands and the Queen of Wands, I'm going to draw a clarifying card. Because we have two desks here. We have, like, one that has specifically with the Nine of Wands pencils and pens and things like that. So, let's see. Okay, the Five of Cups. So this is like Five of Cups is like a sadness, but it's also like a kind of depression that goes on. Sort of also sometimes it can be like a wallowing in your feelings. But it's kind of, you're looking at the wrong spot. They're telling us I'm looking at the wrong spot. That, you should be looking somewhere else. So let's, here's a church. So let's go up. I'm going to warn you, I think this is the return of creepy music. So let's go up to the office to see what we can find in the church office. Because this is the one place that I remember there being an office other than Bernard's office. But like I said, that apparently we're supposed to get a clue about Bernard's office later. Because that puzzle was frustrating for a lot of people. Okay, so this is the bathroom. I believe I remember correctly, the office is upstairs on the second floor somewhere. So I need to... Okay. Well, okay. This is the storage room. I believe this is the chest we're looking for. With this key. Yes. Bless. Okay. So this is Scott's thing. So Scott, again, was the accused murderer. Okay, let's see. Let's see. My baby boy, 1975. So that was from his original birthday. We got a key! Yay! Come back. Okay. Okay, that's a letter. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm not gonna touch the mute button on the mic, but I have to lean forward because this is such tiny font. St. Patrick Orphanage, February 2nd, 1994. Dear Scott, I am Sister Rachel. Although I wasn't there when you last came, I hope you remember me. I was your nursing mother after you arrived here Wait. What? How? What? How can... She's a sister. Sisters... I mean, maybe she was nursing and like a wet nurse? Am I assuming your nursing mother? I feel like my brain is loading. Okay. We're just going to accept it and move on. I hope that you remember me. I was your nursing mother after you arrived here those years ago. I understand that you came here earlier to find out how you came to be at St. Patrick's Orphanage. On July 4th, 1975, Father Calvin came to us holding a basket with you in it. He said you'd lost your parents and there is no one to take care of you. I know. What baby would remember that their nursing mother? That feels like some Oedipus stuff. You know? Huh? Excuse me? Lost your parents and there's no one to take care of you. He told us that your name was Scott. After he left, Sister Emma asked if I would be willing to take care of a baby. At first, I hesitated because there was a huge responsibility, but when I saw your face, so full of innocence and curiosity, I felt as if God himself had delivered you to me. I accepted the task. Oh gosh, this is so tiny. I can't zoom in. When you were 10, Father Matthew came to see you. He had just become the head of priests of Painscreek Trinity Church. He visited often, usually at the beginning of the month. Whenever he left, he would leave an envelope containing a small sum of money. He said it was for everything you needed, that whatever was left was then given to the orphanage. I would be lying to say that I wasn't sad when you left the orphanage, but when Father Matthew adopted you, I believe that your life would be better in Painscreek than here, and I dearly hope it's so. Everything enclosed within the package used to be yours. I think you should have these. May God bless you, Sister Rachel Davis. She's doing a lot. Okay. Also, my sound went really weird for a second, so let me do this. Okay. Let's see. There we go. All of a sudden it was like bees in my head, and I was like, this is not the vibe. Okay, I hope people can still hear me after all that. Okay. If you can't hear me, let me know. Okay, this is much easier to read. Tuesday, November 30th, 1983. I asked Andrew about Sophia. Thank you for confirming. First, he freaked out saying that I shouldn't go around speaking that name. Okay, so Andrew is the former gardener at the manor, essentially. And we kind of think that Vivian paid Andrew to kill Sophia. We're not sure because Andrew has lots of guilt about Sophia, but we're not sure if he has lots of guilt because he actually caused her to, the theory is that potentially she was like pushed off of the roof of the hospital. So, but we don't know if Andrew's the one that did that or if he knows about it and he's then all like, well, I don't know what's going on. So anyway, that's what we're doing. So first off, Andrew freaked out saying that I shouldn't go around speaking that name. Oh, also Andrew got drunk and then was like he kind of like caught on fire, but he was just sitting there and it was weird. So I think that he was potentially also murdered. There's just lots of murders in this town and not a murderer. So I feel like there's like, who's left alive is the murderer, essentially. So first he freaked out saying that I shouldn't go around speaking that name. Then he said he'd never heard that name in his life. Is he hiding something? Why would he lie about Sophia? This makes me want to know who Sophia is even more. Thursday, December 3rd, 1993, I asked Wanda if she knew anything about Sophia. She said Sophia used to work as a maid in the mansion for a few years until she was let go. When asked why, Wanda said she didn't know. However, she thought that Sophia was a manipulative woman. Yes, like a spontaneous combustion sort of. Well, they said that... Sorry, ADHD. So they said that, oh, somehow the flames caught onto the carpet that were from the fireplace. But I'm like, if he was drunk, he wouldn't be sitting, like, upright, nor would he be, like, not stopping, dropping, and rolling. Like, to me that was difficult to believe, even if he was intoxicated. Like, unless he was killed first and then, like, set on fire. Because they were like, oh, the whiskey bottles caught everything on fire. So, anyway, that's where... It was really weird. Everything's like I said, the sheriff should have been able to like wrap up this case really quick, but he didn't. So Wanda said that Sophia was a manipulative woman that would do anything to get what she wanted. Wanda resented that. Wanda has strong feelings about Sophia. That is odd. Okay. Wednesday, December 3rd, nope, 8th, 1993, I met Derek today and asked if he knew anyone by the name of Sophia. Apparently he's not on speaking terms with me. I wonder if this has anything to do with Trisha. Monday, December 13th, 1993, during today's lunch, I asked Bernard if he knew about Sophia. He was surprised that I knew that name, but proceeded to say he did not know her that well. Somehow I feel uncomfortable when I talk with Bernard. His cold gaze gives me the shivers. And then Saturday, December 18th, 1993, I met Dorothy while tending to the garden. I asked her about Sophia. She looked confused. She was curious as to where I heard that name. Dorothy, of course, was the head maid. I told her it came from Andrew. She kindly explained that Sophia was a close friend of hers when Sophia first came to work for the Roberts family. Unfortunately, she had a So Dorothy told him the tea. Dorothy told him everything. Dorothy, you are sneaky. Oh my gosh, Dorothy. You are a little sneaky. Unfortunately, she had an affair with Charles when Vivian was hospitalized. I believe Vivian was hospitalized because she had a miscarriage, I believe. Shortly after she left Painscreek, no one heard of her since. Dorothy thinks that Sophia probably started a new life in another place. I wonder if the affair was the reason everyone was quiet about it. Scott, put 2 to 2 together. Dorothy can't say everything, but she can just tell you just a little bit. Okay, so I can't pick up the rocket. That's the letter, that's the book. Okay, so we're on our way to the office, but we stopped by here. I believe we had some good information, though. Okay, I cannot open that toolbox to see about that drawer. Interesting. Why do you keep crouching? Oh, also, creepy door downstairs. Okay, this is a creepy door. I can't open it, but I'm pretty sure this is tunnels that goes to the hospital. Because, well, first of all, Vivian was the one who... I'm closing the door back. Vivian was the one who basically made the hospital. And then, now I'm like, my heart is racing because of that door. And then there's also a door at the very bottom of the hospital, I believe the morgue, which we weren't able to get into, I believe, if I remember correctly. So, that's my suspicion, is that there's a tunnel system somewhere. I have not been able to confirm or deny it, but that's my suspicion. Okay, desk. Okay, we have a desk here. Okay, we've read that already. Okay, we got that. Okay, let's see. Meeting Trisha, packing day. Okay. Something about also, there was something about Calvin's birthday. We don't know what this is. Again, like I said, there's lots of codes and things, but there's, like, not enough codes and too many, like, doors. Okay, I believe, if I remember correctly, there is a code. Okay, AOL passwords. Study room, locked desk hints. Oh yeah, this was Bernard's. Aunt Cecilia's apartment code. Who's Aunt Cecilia? I don't know who Aunt Cecilia is. Okay, where can I find the key? Okay, this is not a key for... This is like, I believe, a cross we're supposed to find somewhere to unlock whatever this chest is somewhere. Let's see. Mary Martinez, Dorothy. I feel like there is another... Something about Calvin's birthday. Oh, I believe this was Calvin's birthday for this chest, maybe. There's the corners, the terrifying corners. Okay. Oh, yeah. So this is where, okay, so I guess this is where, this is the note about the time capsule. There was blood found on this note. These are the 3 places for the time capsule. And I guess that tracks with what Trisha and Derek, question mark, said about the cemetery being the place for their thing. But I'm pretty sure I probably need to find a shovel or something for that. Okay. Let's go find, if we can see if we can find Calvin's birthday for this chest. Okay, also, this church creeps me out. I don't know. I don't know if anyone else has been at church after hours, but churches are super creepy after hours. Okay, this is an office. I'm gonna close that door. Okay, let's see. So that's Father Calvin, the one who took Scott to the orphanage. Let's see. So many books, but not enough. Okay, final court appearance, choir practice for Sunday. What is this? Oh, public baptism. When is Calvin's birthday? When is Father Calvin's birthday? Okay, thank you for being locked. Love that. No, come back. Come back! Matthew and Scott years ago. Nothing. I returned the tools back to the storage room. Okay, got that. I need Father Calvin's birthday. How do I find Father Calvin's birthday? Hello? Hello? Is there like a birthday party somewhere? Okay. Okay. So we checked that desk. Oop. That's was weird. Let's see. Oh, maybe, yeah, probably someone journaled about it. It's probably one of the journals that we found. Okay. Found inside a chest at the church it belonged to Scott. Wasn't there a locked thing in Scott's cabin, maybe? This all... May find an invitation somewhere. I'm going to close this. Okay, well, we got another journal. Let's see. January 16th, 1975. Also, this time jumps back and forth, so I don't know where we are in anything. Maybe the year that Trisha and Scott were born. Maybe Derek as well, potentially. January 16th, 1975. A few months have passed since I arrived here. This missionary trip is harder than I expected. There's no clean water. The food lacks nutrients, and there isn't enough medicine. We have requested help from WHO, but haven't received a reply yet. I feel so frustrated. What can I do? March 3rd, 1975. When Father Calvin first sent me here, he asked if I would be willing to stay for 6 months. It would be good training for me, he said. I agreed. That was before I came. 6 months have now passed. I think I will extend this for another 6 months. The people here need as much help as they can get. I'm not a doctor, but I can help them through my support and prayers. I will let Father Calvin know about my decision. September 16th, 1975. Time flies. I can't believe I'll be going home tomorrow. I will miss the people here. At the same time, I can't wait to get back home and meet everyone again. September 19th, 1975. Father Calvin summoned me this morning and told me that Sophia had left Painscreek. How can that be? The last time we rode, she told me she had so many things to share with me when I got back. Was she forced? Is she hiding something? I just cannot believe that Sophia left without telling me anything. Something must have happened to her that she could not tell me. Wait, was somebody else in love with Sophia? Who's this? December 29th, 1975. It's almost been 6 months since Sophia left Painscreek. I've asked everyone around. No one seems to know where she went. Father Calvin told me to let it go. He's right. I should not dwell on matters of the heart. There are more important things in life that I need to focus on. If Sophia and I are meant to meet again, God will let me know. It's time to move on with my life. Is this Father Matthew? Did Father Matthew, like, have a crush on Sophia? Okay, can't read that. Nothing there to clicky click. Any books? Another one. Oh, this is even earlier. Goodness gracious. February 25th, 1971. I always wanted to be adopted, but I guess heaven had something else in store for me. Instead of being taken by a family, I came to Painscreek Trinity Church. To be honest, I'd prefer to have a real family with people whom I can call Mom and Dad, but Father Calvin said God has other plans for my future, and in time, I will come to realize it. The Roberts family is looking for a new maid. I told Mrs. Roberts that a relative of mine would fit the position really well. I know I shouldn't lie, but I wanted Sophia to be here in Painscreek. Father Calvin always said we have to help those who are in need. Sophia is in need, and I'm sure she'll be glad to have this job. So I believe it was Father Matthew that recommended? I don't think it was Andrew that recommended Sophia. We'll find out. Since August 10th, 1971, since starting the job at the mansion, Sophia has settled in nicely. Whenever she has time off from work, we've been exploring Painscreek together. I have so much to show her. This is just like the orphanage days, and I'm extremely comfortable with being with her. October 27th, 1971. Today was Sophia's day off. We ate at the Moon Cafe again. I can't seem to get enough of this place. The food is delicious, the atmosphere relaxing, and the coffee tastes great. Maybe it's all because of Sophia's company still. I love hanging out here. This is definitely one of my favorite places in Painscreek, followed closely by the church and Little Big Books. So wait, is this the same person that wrote this one? I'm confused. Okay. Ooh, okay. O'Malley and Associates Attorney at Law. Dear Mr. Brooks, I believe Father Matthew's last name is Brooks. We have evaluated your case and we accept the request to represent your son, Scott Brooks, in court. We are in the process of drafting an appeal for his release. Considering the sensitivity of the situation, we urge you not to make any public statements until consulting with us. Additionally, we would like copies of any government documents related to in any way to your son, medical records, transaction receipts, travel documents, previous criminal charges, if any, etc. The more we have, the better we can help in your son's case. We will be in contact within the next few days. Sincerely, Brendan O'Malley. O'Malley, the alley cat. Okay, that's not a journal we can read. Okay, well... So that was written in 71. And this was written in 75. Interesting, okay. We still haven't found out when Father Calvin's birthday is. Maybe it'll be on the bulletin board downstairs. So I feel like we've definitely seen it before, but I have no idea where. Let me see. Oop. Okay, nothing over here. Just want to check, make sure nothing's changed. Oop, did I freeze? Okay. Oop, I stuck. No, I'm not. Okay, there we go. I did get stuck previously. Okay, Andrew Reed's funeral. Handyman photography. Okay. Well, I don't see Father Calvin's... Maybe it's on the fridge. Let's check the fridge. Let's check, because I'm sure it's somewhere around here. Cabin tonight, Scott. Where is Father Calvin's birthday? Ooh, that looks like a big book I should be able to read. Okay. Oh well. Make sure no stone is left unturned. Plates. Ooh, how do I get up here? That's weird. I didn't realize I could get up there. Cooking utensils. Cups. Stuff I can't get into. Okay. Let's go to the cemetery and see if I can find the big rock that supposedly has the capsule around it. Somewhere. Because the cemetery is right next to the church. Oop. Okay, big rock. Okay, is the big rock... Is the big rock in the building with us? No. There's the big rock. Found it. I am an ace detective, everyone. I found the big rock. So we gotta get in there. And I don't believe we have a key. I mean, we have like this... I don't think this little key will help. Okay, let's see. Well, we'll try. We'll just try. Nope. Okay. Okay. Well, we have a Slim Jim. Okay, I feel like it's time to ask Taro again where we're going. Because I feel like we went to so many desks. In so many places. It's locked. We're being an empty town. Okay, let's see. We went to desks that we knew existed, that we remembered existing, except for Bernard's desk. Did not find Father Calvin's birth date as of yet, I don't believe. And I can't, like, control F these journals. I wish. And let's see. Okay. Tara, where to next? I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's see. King of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. And the Four of Wands. Okay. Okay, interesting. So, King of Pentacles is like king of money sort of situation. I think of Charles when it comes to this, since he was like the mayor of the town, like leaving a legacy. And the Four of Wands. Nope, wrong thing. Let's look at the map. We have the mayor's mansion up here, which could be a thing. But also we know that the cabin that Charles stayed at is actually, no, the cabin that Scott stays at is actually Charles's cabin. And there are like deer head inside like that. It's also kind of where Scott escaped to be his happiest, and sort of like inherited like all the family stuff that is there. So let's try Scott's cabin, since we know we have a key for that. That's kind of a given. And then we can also make our way to the mansion afterwards if we feel like we need to go back to like Charles's room and Vivian's room or things like that. So let's go at least to the cabin. I feel like some strong vibes with the cabin with the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. I feel like it's kind of natural. Maybe I'm reading things into it. Maybe I'm not. But let's try the cabin at least. Because that's an, I mean, I feel like it's easy buy-in, right? I believe the cabin's this direction. Well, yeah, let's try. Let's try this direction. And if we see a car on the way, we can always Slim Jim the car, like I've done with that car. And like Bernard definitely isn't like Ten of Pentacles, King of Pentacles feeling. Like he had no taxidermy in his house. Also, Bernard didn't really seem like a very happy person. He was like yelling at people for being on his lawn and stuff like that. So I don't necessarily feel like really great vibes from Bernard. Wanda definitely not. She was too mean with things. So let's see if this key has anything to do with Scott in the cabin, maybe? I don't know. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Oh, it's auto-saving. It's always creepy to me when something auto-saves. Like, am I gonna... Okay, let's see if this key will work on this. No. Okay, it doesn't work there. Okay. Oh, this is also... Okay. Let's see if it unlocks this door. Nice. Oh. The stairs. These are... Oh, man. I don't want to do this. I don't like creepy stairs. I mean, like I said, this game doesn't really jump scare me at all, but I just don't like creepy stairs. I don't like creepy stairs. Okay. There's power. Water heater. Furnace. Make sure that nothing's behind me. Okay, there's a light bulb. Can I turn that on? No. Ooh. Okay, well the electricity is out, even though the power's on. Interesting. Did someone cut the electricity to kill Scott? Is that what's going on? There's an urn? That looks like an urn to me. Okay, that book I cannot read. Let's see. Monday, February 14th, 1994. Okay, I'm going to get a drink because I am reading so many journals. Aww. On Valentine's Day, Trisha gave me some chocolate. I've never seen that brand before. I bet it must be expensive. I haven't finished making the music box. Oh my gosh, he made the music box. That's so sweet. I had hoped that it would be her Valentine's Day present. I'll just give it to her later. Hopefully she can forgive me. Friday, February 18th, 1994. It's been quite some time since I last talked to Father Matthew. He's always asking how I'm doing after Sunday service, but I tend to ignore him whenever possible. I know it's wrong. I need to find a way to make amends with him. So, Father Matthew, of course, like we said before, adopted him. And they had like a falling out because Father Matthew was like, don't go near Trisha. And then Vivian, Trisha's mother, was like, don't go near Trisha. So there was lots of feelings of teens in love that can't act on those feelings, but they don't know why. It's just all the adults telling them no, and they hate that. Tuesday, April 19th, 1994. The grass has been growing wild lately. The weeds are everywhere and Andrew's not here. Actually, he's not been here for quite a while now. I wonder what happened to him. I should visit him after work tomorrow. Let's see. I was about to pick September 23rd, 1994. I was about to pick Andrew up for work when I found him lying unconscious on the floor. There was an empty bottle of sleeping pills on the table. I immediately called the ambulance. According to the nurse, this is Andrew's third suicide attempt. She's glad that I saved him in time. An hour later, he could have died. I don't know why Andrew would commit suicide. What I know is that he must be lonely. He needs a friend. Wednesday, September 28th, 1994. Oh, wow, this is a long one. I visited Andrew at the hospital today. He's out of the ER and recovering quite well. While I was cutting the fruits, he told me his story. In 1972, there was a maid who came to work at the mansion. Her name was Sophia. She was a hardworking young lady with a great personality. She was loved by many. A few years into her job, however, she had an affair with Charles. A child was born. When Vivian found out, she was furious and decided to kick her out of Painscreek. And what happened after that was a tragedy. On June 26, 1975, at 11 p.m., Vivian, Dr. Johnson, and Andrew confronted Sophia. Why was Andrew there? Dr. Johnson was Vivian's basically like doctor who gave her all the medicine, essentially, and like the head doctor at the hospital. A fight broke out. Sophia fell and hit her head on a nearby well. She stopped moving. Dr. Johnson checked and realized she was dead. Her neck was broken. No one knew what to do. Vivian then asked Andrew to take care of the body and her baby. Andrew did what he had to do to protect Vivian. After that night, they vowed never to tell anyone about the incident. Before leaving, I asked Andrew what the baby's name was. He said it was Vincent. As I left the hospital, I couldn't help but pity Andrew. He's lived a confusing life and the struggle shows. I hope he can heal. What was Andrew and Vivian doing together? Like, Andrew, who was Andrew to Vivian? That's surprising. Okay. Sure. Also, the sentence here, that went to passive voice. Sophia fell and hit her head on a nearby well. Oh, should we go to the well? The hospital? Oh, that's creepy. Okay. Okay, anything down here? Just a bunch of stuff. Okay. Okay. Anything of value down here other than that journal? I don't think so. Ooh, no, it's a bucket. That's just a bucket. Okay. Just checking to make sure. Creepy paper. Okay. Ooh, yeah, pill bottles. We can't open them up, can we? No. I mean, or not open them. We can't look at them. Oh, did I get caught? No, I didn't. Because I think I got caught there last time when I was in here. See, I wish I mean, this knife has a dull blade. I want to pick this up, but I can't. It's so rude. Because I need that as like a thing to jimmy up out the thing. I know, like, I guess Vivian was afraid that Scott would, like, try to take the inheritance, if that makes any sense. Because he's an orphan, he's like, and she wants Trisha to have the whole thing. But the thing is, if they get married, he's going to get half anyway, and then you're just going to have children. I mean, you're just going to have grandchildren that are genetically weird, right? So anyway, I feel like that. Oh yeah, I'm trying to look over here. Trail closed. So that's, I believe, where Derek was when he, quote-unquote, overheard Scott leaving the mansion. Because that was mentioned before. Okay. Let's see. What do we have in our inventory? We got nothing. We used all of our keys, all of our stuff. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Love that for us. Let's go back to the hospital. I believe the hospital is this direction. Because I feel like we have some... is this going to make me exit? Yeah, it's the hospital here. Good. Because we do have the stuff to look at the rooms, because I did take pictures of that, because I didn't have that last time. I know we started off here, but let's see what's going on. Because, let's see. Let's look at pictures. Let's see. Trisha was in room 203. Okay. And then also at the hospital, let's... Oh, that's a good point. We can't check on the outside, though, I don't believe, because the outside is blocked, if I remember correctly. I can't jump over it. Okay, let me see if there's maybe a door to the outside, because remember, Sophia hit her head on a well. So I wonder if we can see that or not. Okay, that is not the downstairs. Okay, 203 is where... Also, we went through this last time, and I feel like we missed something, but I know we didn't. Because there's just so many, like, little lockers here with locks on them that I feel like we should be able to hack open. Nope, okay. Okay, is this the backside? Yes, this is the backside. I didn't go back here the last time. I don't know why I didn't. I think I was too creeped out, to be honest. Okay, let's see if we can find the well. I believe it must be on the other side if I remember correctly, but we'll just check this side just in case. Also, I'm pretty sure we're going to see Sophia's ghost around here because she's made her appearance once, I believe. And that was right after we found Andrew's burninated apartment. And surprisingly, we haven't seen her in the hallway, even though people have reported sightings of her in the hallway. So, let's see. Is there a well around here? Oh, we can't go back there. Why not? Why not? Is this the well? Don't tell me this is not the well. This is the fountain, right? I feel like there's a difference between a well and a fountain. Right? Okay, let's see if there's a door on this side of... Okay. No, there's no door on that side for us to get to the well area. Okay, here is the door downstairs. I think, if I remember correctly, we needed a key for this, but we don't have a key. Yeah. It's locked. The door is bolted from behind. Oh! What? Yeah, okay. Well, rude. Rude, rude, rude. Okay, let's see. Well, since I guess can't get to the morgue, let's go up the stairs to see if we can... Oh, this is as far as we can go. Okay, we'll go to the other set of stairs. Ooh, it's creepy. It's creeping me out. I don't like this. Okay, what's this? 205. Where's 203? 204. 203. No. Dagnabbit. All these things are locked. Just so... yeah, this is where the girl died that told us about the 3 possible locations of the time capsule. Okay, let's see. This is stairs up? Yes. Okay, so this is where... I mean, I'm not saying we should get off here, but I'm just looking. Is that a well? I don't see a well. Does anyone see a well? Because that's like literally the front porch, right? Like, that's the front... Okay, so those are garbage cans. Yeah, that's like literally at the front porch area. Okay. Okay. Well then, since I know that, I'm just gonna go back down to the front porch. Because I want to see this whale. Okay. There's no well! I'm not imagining that, right? That's the spot that she allegedly fell, quote unquote. And there's like no well. I don't see a well in this direction. Okay. Okay. I feel like we're getting kind of to the tail end of the mystery because we sort of know what's going on. But we haven't put all the pieces together. But I guess we're just... I know this is a very, like, tarot, like, heavy edition of this podcast. Right? Like, he said there was a well that she hit her head on. That, I mean, maybe it's a translation thing because I know that the developers, their first language isn't English. But I feel like there's a difference between, like, something that's around a tree and a well. Does that make sense? Did they like plant the body, maybe? Did she really exit off of the hospital, you know, roof and not like some other location? Question mark? Okay. Let's see. Tarot, where do we go next for more information? Because I'm at a loss. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Ace of Wands, 6 of Wands, and the Moon. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, so the Moon, 6 of Wands, and Ace of Wands. Okay, let me show you the cards so we can all brainstorm this together. So Ace of Wands, usually this is like the initiation of a passion. I'm wondering if it has something to do with like something earlier that we visited that now has more information, things that have been unlocked, because I believe we've been to locations before that things have unlocked, so to speak, and then when we go back there's more to be seen there. So potentially maybe something like that. The 6 of Wands is a card of like celebration, a card of victory, a card that is like a homecoming of sorts. So that's interesting. Maybe the manor, because that is sort of like the center of everybody's home life like right now, because like everybody worked at the manor, everyone lived at the manor, had, you know, everything to do at the manor. Maybe that's it, that sense of homecoming. And then the Moon, maybe just like lots of questions. I don't think specific. Oh, maybe the Moon Cafe, because that's what we're talking about, the Moon Cafe. Let's see, because I believe the Moon Cafe was at the hotel here. Also, like, people that are wearing, like, dog masks and things like that. So, I wonder, because I don't know if it'd be the Moon Cafe, because there's really not that location, necessarily. But maybe the Moon is talking about, like, that space where there's been unanswered questions that have been lingering, and maybe there? Let's see. And then we do have like this Oliver's photography, but poor Oliver's house, we can't get into it. I mean, I can try to see if I can get in the back side of it that it's unlocked, but the front side remains to be unlocked. So so this to me kind of feels like with homecoming and that a location that has lots of unanswered questions would be the manor, technically speaking. And then the manor is sort of like the source of all the goings on that's been happening in this area. It's kind of like the prime place that, like, it's where the scene of the crime happened. It's where all the origin of this drama essentially occurred. So let's go back to the manor. Let's see if there's something there that we can uncover or that remains to be seen. Let's see. Yep. Okay. I thought I was crouching, but I was not crouching. And then after going to the manor, let's see if we can find. Again, auto-saving always creeps me out. Okay, the hospital, I believe, is on the underside of the manor. Yeah, it's basically. Again, I believe there's a tunnel, because look at this. Look at how close they are to each other, right? Like, there could literally be a road in between. I really feel like there's a tunnel that goes in between these two places. Because I believe... Is this the manor? I believe this is the manor. So we know we have the music box in Trish's room. And who knows what else in this place that we haven't uncovered yet. Because I can't even get in there. But I believe with Trisha's room, with the box in Trisha's room, we need like a part. And we don't have that part quite yet. Okay, let's just go upstairs. Let's just go upstairs. Is this Trisha's room? Yes, this is Trisha's room. Because this is the music box that's locked. Because I believe it needs like a key sort of thing. That's Trisha's diary. We haven't really missed anything here, I don't think. Just checking here to make sure. And that's probably locked. Yeah, it is. Okay. So the source of all the drama would be kind of Vivian, to be honest, and Charles. Because they're the ones who made all this nuttiness happen. So I wonder if there's something in their room we haven't seen yet. Also this tea room, we did figure out this puzzle. I really thought that this was like the music wind-up toy for that, but it was not. Alas. Sadness. Oh yeah, this was Vivian's diary, where we learned that she probably murdered someone with... beyond Sophia, to be honest, because Sophia was already passed by the time Vivian also spoke about someone else being unalived. Let's see. I know, there's like, it's a really cool pool table, but also, this is such a snarky little clipboard, because it says, a sheet to count scores. Thanks. Thanks. I wish it was a big old clue. I wish it was a big old clue. Okay. Okay, that door is locked. This was, I believe, Sophia's room, if I remember correctly. Making sure that I haven't left anything behind. They don't have a stables, I believe. Did I? What's this? Bernard, his special actor getting out of hand today. I saw him peeking into Mr. and Mrs. Roberts' room from the window. He's been told many times not to do this. M is Mary. Mary's snitch. Oh yeah, this is Mary's room. I lied. Okay. This is the workout room. I believe we picked up everything in this workout room. That's where we got the key to something. What is this? What was this? Oh, this is the back way. Yep, okay, just making sure. It's like, oh no, there's another staircase. Okay, so this was... We were told about a painting that someone looked at for a long time, of this painting. But it doesn't move or anything like that. And none of these paintings say, like, examine on them, so that's how I know that it's not like... Look at they have the Mona Lisa. They're a very wealthy family to have Monet's water lilies, the Mona Lisa. Okay, windows... Because you would think behind one of these there'd be like a safe or something, right? But no. Alas. There is not. I'm making sure one more time. Let's see. Okay. Let's go back to Vivian and Charles's room. I tried to open that, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I did. Now I'm just going over, like, old ground because... We're nearing the end of the mystery. I can feel it in my bones because we have too many clues to be ignored. Where is Vivian and Charles' room? Is it this way? But I'm at a loss of what to do next. Other than wander around. There's duct tape. That's suspicious. More duct tape. Oh yeah, that's locked, whatever that is for. Where's Vivian and Charles's room again? I thought. Okay. Do they have a stable somewhere? Door's bolted from the inside. Come on, let me open the door. Let me open the door. Let me in, let me in. Okay, Mary said that you could see in Vivian and Charles's window from that first floor. So it's got to be down at this first floor here. Okay, here it is. There we go. Okay, I went through all that earlier. Making sure there's like no key on the floor. I know, I'm at a loss too. Because there are so many keys in this place. Or there's not enough keys in this place. Let's see. I'm not seeing that. Ooh. Okay. What do I need the hat for? Give me a key under the hat. That'd be nice. Okay. No, I haven't seen a lockpick anywhere. The only thing close to a lockpick is a Slim Jim. I mean, I can try to see if the Slim Jim will open the door. I don't think it has in the past. It's locked. Yeah, and this doesn't say unlock. So I feel like... yeah, and I can't use that, so... Let's see... Maybe... It's bolted from the inside. Yeah, I can't open it. It doesn't even give me an unlock option. I can't open that. Can't slim that open either. I really felt like it was trying to tell us, like, to go through the origins of where stuff started. Ooh, there's a box. It's a wine box. That's weird. Why is there a wine box here? That's almost creepy. Ooh, what's this? There's a shed in the back. Aw, dang it. Not another coat. Ah! Okay, let's see. Can I use... This would be a game... Nope, I can't. Dang it. Dang it. Can I climb on it? No, I can't climb on it. Okay, here's a little gate. I don't know. Oh, man. All these places are locked. That's a bummer. Like, you... No. I don't like it. And especially because, like, they abandoned this place. You know? Like, this is not a place that anybody's currently staying at. Why is stuff locked up? Why did you leave stuff behind? That's my question. Where's everybody? Wait, let me... Oh, I can't. I was like, maybe I can... This is... Okay, I really thought... Maybe not. Okay. Let's go back to the other origin spot that I thought potentially was, which is the Moon Cafe / the hotel. Potentially? Maybe? Question mark? Maybe we can use a Slim Jim to force open some mailboxes and commit a couple of federal felonies while we're at it. Maybe? Okay, let's see. We do have this door. Like, look at this. There is a... Wait. There was a... Where is it? I think it's up a little bit. Where is it? Where was the door for the, Maybe not. I thought there was like a little door. I know the staircase was really pretty, to be honest. thought there was a secret outside door that was like a tunnel. I thought we found that like one of the last, like the second game in, I think. And now I can't find it, because of course not. Okay. Let's go back to the hotel and see what's going on. Okay, we broken that car. Great. We committed that felony. Okay, I believe the town center is this way. And is this the hotel? Yes. Okay, let me make sure. Okay, that was the PI. I know what you did. Meet me by the well. They keep talking about a well. Where's this well? There. What well? Is there a well on the map? I don't remember a well. Okay. Okay, let's go inside. So I believe this is where the Moon Cafe is. If not, I will look, because there should be a flyer for the Moon Cafe, and I'll look to see what that address is. Oh, we meet again. Okay, let's see. Here it is. 35 Black Pine Road. Is that where we're at? Are we at 35 Black Pine Road? I don't know where we're at. That's one. What? Okay, where's Black Pine Road? Okay, it's the road a little bit this way, I think? Question mark? Clover. Silver Lake. I don't think this is Black Pine Road. Maybe it is? I don't feel like it is, but we'll try. Where are the signs for this house? Anyone see any signs? Is this Black Pine Road? Okay, Black Pine Road. We said 35 Black Pine Road. Correct. 30. 32. It's going to be on this side of the street, I think. Ooh, Little Books. Okay. It's a little bookstore. Cute. Look at that. It's blocked. Because reading is fundamental only if you're a paying customer. 34. 36. 30. Where's 35? Am I going, but is this 35? 37? Okay. 30. Little bookstore? Cafe? Cafe? Ugh! 13. Okay, that's 13. Wait. Wait. What? What? Right? Because it said 35. 35. That's 37. But the... Right? That's what I thought too. Oh, maybe this side of it is 35? That's weird. Okay, so that's 37. Okay, here's the cafe, right? This says Moon Cafe. And it says it's 13. I don't understand what's going on. I don't understand what's going on. This little town. Okay. The only other thing I have to go on is Oliver said that he has a toolbox, but we don't have a key to Oliver's place. Unless his... Unless the back part of his... Because he's the only person other than Bernard that we haven't kind of finished off yet. So Oliver's... So this is the thing. And then we need to go... Oliver's photography is on Silver Lake. But that's like literally the only thing. But we don't have his... I know. I think we're missing something. Because... Okay. We're going this way. Let me see what this... Because I know I just passed the intersection. Okay, Black Pine and Town Center. He's on Walnut. Okay, we need to go up a little bit more. But I feel like we're going to run right into the hospital. Yeah, we are. Okay, I need to go up to the left just a little bit more. I just can't fathom what we're missing, though. Because we've literally, like... Is that Walnut? Who knows? Who knows? We'll just go up this way. Because... Okay, here's Walnut. Okay. His photography was on Walnut. Oop. And we gotta find the well. I'm wondering if the well is in the cemetery. Because people keep talking about it, but I don't think it's a mistranslation issue because a well is a well. Okay. It's on Walnut and Silver Lake. Okay, we need to find the... Walnut and Silver Lake. Okay, well, this is Walnut and Silver Lake. Right? I feel like it would be a bad place for a well, but maybe it's like an aesthetic kind of well. Maybe it's like a, oh, good, happy cheer. This is true. Okay, this is... Oh, maybe it's on the inside. Let's see. Because that was Walnut and Silver Lake. Am I missing something? Okay. So Oliver's photography is on the corner of Walnut and Silver Lake Boulevard. The farmer's market in the middle. Okay. Well, you know, penny for your luck, penny for your thoughts. Farmer's market. Okay. It's somewhere in this. Okay. Maybe it's over here. Because I know we've passed it before and I was like, why are you here? Clover. Town Center. Nope. I'm just going to try every door now. Is it on this side of Walnut and Silver Lake? Maybe this is the back side of it? This must be it. Ooh. And I can't get into a window. Okay, let me check. There is... I did write addresses down. By write, I mean I took pictures of them. Clean our house tomorrow. Let's see. 5 Walnut. Okay. 5 Walnut. Let's look for 5 Walnut. 18. 14. Okay, we're going the right direction, at least. We're still on Walnut? No. Nope, we're not going the right direction. 4. Is this 5 Walnut? 11. 13. Oh my gosh. This is driving me bonkers. That's Silver Lake, though. I need Walnut. Am I going mad? I feel like this is what it feels like. Walnut. 5. Okay. Oh, here we go. Oh my gosh. I was trying this door, because it said it's at the intersection, so I took it literally. Okay. Let's see. Can I go in the back door? That's what they said. Okay. Can I can't open it. I can't use the Slim Jim. Okay. No. Ah! What do we do next? Taro! We went to the Moon Cafe. We went to the mansion. What else are we missing? We've been to the hospital again. Let's see the map. So I feel like, again, we're missing something. And the only person who's has some ties that we haven't resolved yet is Oliver, who has, let's see, is Oliver, who has tools, Bernard, who has a drawer we're supposed to get into. So far, so good. I'm liking the game. We're just at a point where we're almost sort of solving the mystery, but we've run out of clues, essentially, of where to go next. So that's where we're at right now. We've been to the hospital and done, I believe, all we could do at the hospital. And, of course, we went to Scott's cabin. The only thing we also haven't kind of finished up is these things from the parsonage. That's what I keep trying to reach for, that word parsonage, because we haven't found the key to whatever this is, which looks like just a cross that you place on the side of something. We also haven't found where that's located. Is that the chest? Okay, I see a water heater here. Is that the cabinet that's in Scott's basement? Is that what it is? Because I see the water heater. That's interesting. I don't think there was that kind of water heater at the parsonage. And then maybe in just like a second to get the answer from you. I appreciate you trying to give me the answer. I really do, because believe me, there have been times where I have been wondering about where certain keys are, and it's been like, where the heck is the corner? I think I spent 20 minutes looking for a corner, and thankfully asked Taro, and Taro was like, look for an 8. And then we were like, where's the 8? With the dart. And then the dart was pointing to the corner. It was a whole entire thing last episode. So there is something to be said of Taro helping, but I'm also like at a point where there's too many options. So that's kind of my thing, because we have currently from the last question the Ace of Wands, which is kind of like the origin of all the passion, all the stuff. The Six of Wands is kind of like a homecoming, and then the moon. We tried the Moon Cafe. That was locked. So that's where we're kind of at. And I'm pretty sure I remember us seeing Father Calvin's birthday somewhere. I just don't remember where. So, and do we know who Aunt Cecilia is? Let's see. Who is this? Do we know what Aunt Cecilia? Is there an Aunt Cecilia here? This is Hall's house. Yeah. So I may have already come across where the birthday is. I just don't remember where I saw it. So that's also my problem, is that there's so much information about this case that it's also like, what the heck did I read? Okay, let's see. Journal, letters and documents. Let's see. Other innkeeper's logbook. Let's see. King Thinner. Oh my gosh. It's like the good thing is that for some reason I'm able to recall, like, I take pictures of things that I think are important, but I guess I just didn't think that Father Calvin's birthday would have been handy. But now I'm like, well, where did I see it? Where you even, like, go back to it? Okay. The worker list. I don't believe Calvin was on here. Hiring PI, letter to Daniel. Yeah, I don't think it's in any of the documents. Maybe it's... No, I don't think... I must not have it. Unless it's in, like... Scott's, maybe? Or Matthew's? Maybe it's Matthew's? No. Oh, that was his birthday. Okay, that was his diary. I was wondering. And then, let's see, 1975. Okay, do we have... Let's see, maybe... Who else would have Doctor, like, the priest's birthday? Because Andrew... I don't think Andrew would. Derek, I don't think would. Dorothy... Mary... Okay. Okay, so it's good to know. I'm likely able to stumble across it a second time. Okay, well... No, we're just on locked doors now. Let's see. I'm going to go back to town center to kind of re-situate myself. Okay, town center's up here. Strangely, I know the geography of this location better than I know the geography of my own hometown. Okay, let's see. I kind of want to go see if... Oh, I need to look... Oh, intention. Well, see, so I went back to the parsonage, into the office area, looked at the calendars, looked at, like, the pictures and things like that, looked in those areas, and I didn't see it for a second time. I tried to look for it on... What was it called? I tried to look for it at... I'm just going to go confirm that the water heater basement is where that one key is necessary for. But yeah, I looked there. Sure. I will take a hint if you'd like to give one for Calvin, Dr. I keep wanting to call him Dr. Calvin. His name's not Dr. Calvin. But I feel like I saw it before, so it's kind of reminding me. I know. We've been looking for this birthday on every calendar for like ages. And I know I saw it before, and I should have written it down, but I was like, oh, Calvin. Who cares about that birthday? Okay, I'm going to go look down. Ugh, I hate this creepy little downstairs, but I want to see if this is... Haha. There it is. Okay. The location is... And maybe the cemetery. Maybe? I would, since that sometimes has birth dates and end dates. End dates, my goodness. That was bananas. Okay, so we know the cross goes there in Scott's little cabinet. Okay. Maybe it's on a headstone? Maybe? That's what I'm thinking. I mean, unless it's a mausoleum in the church or something. Let's see. Okay, the cemetery, I believe, is... Yeah, it's on the road upwards and onwards, I believe. We'll go this way. Okay. I believe I found almost every car to be able to Slim Jim it. Okay. Father Calvin. Timothy. Andrew. Christopher. Gary. Raymond. Henry. Wanda. I mean, technically this kind of is a homecoming for everybody, to be honest. And lots of unanswered questions are at the cemetery. Okay, Sarah. Trisha. Vivian. Ian, Susie, Jonathan, Victoria, Jesse, Philip. Is it a well? I hear a stream. Oh, is this a rock? Is this a rock I can... Nope, it's not a rock. Okay. Scott, Pamela, Vivian, Trisha. Wait, did I miss Father Calvin somewhere? Oh no. Is Father Calvin in the other place? That's fine. I'm looking for a well as well. Okay. Henry, Wanda, Gary. No. He's probably behind closed doors. Oh, no. Oh, no. I haven't unlocked it yet. Oh, no. Okay, Magdalene. Nope. Okay. I do not see a well. That is also something else, fatal flaw, that has puzzled us, because at the hospital, well, Andrew, who could be an unreliable narrator, says that Sophia fell. I guess that's the way to say it. Sophia fell and hit a well. But we cannot find said well. Oh, turn around? Turn around? How? Oh, no. What did I do? Where did I go? Turn around. Truth shall set you free? Nope. I don't know where I'm turning around. Go back, look again at this sign? Or at the, cemetery. Sorry, I'm a bit behind the chat. Let's see. Anything on this side? No. Checking again. So sorry that I am very daft. A cemetery. Okay. Well, see, the thing is that I thought I mean, oh, maybe is he the cross that doesn't have a signature, maybe? No. Let me see. Nothing there. Philip Young. Calvin. There he is. I don't know why I didn't think... Okay. October 24th, 1902. Oh, Jesus Christ on a cracker. I know. I did turn to the rock. I was distracted by a rock. So I was like, oh, wait. We got the rock. Okay. I got the pen. So October 24th, nope. Come back. 1902. Okay. So that's 10... 24... 1902. Okay. I have read it. I have written it out and read it out, so now I can be set free. Because the truth shall set us free. Thank you. Okay. This is why, again, I say that I'm a babo at this. Okay, so let's go into the confessional and unlock that chest. Ugh, this church creeps me out so much. I don't like this church. Creepy church. Okay. Is it this one, I believe? Oh. Can I not? Oh, I would not have probably gone back. I would have probably been like, oh, no, I didn't see. Okay, maybe it's not this one. Maybe it's this one over here. Can I unlock? Okay, let's see. It's 10... 24... 02, right? Yay! Okay, we got... Oh my gosh, so much reading. Okay. Dear Father Calvin, this is a letter about the things I have witnessed during my stay in Painscreek while in service to Mrs. Magdalene Roberts. Okay, so Magdalene is like the matriarch. Okay, I have no one to confide in and I dare not speak to you in public, hence this letter. I accompanied Mrs. Roberts to Painscreek on July 4th of 1975 to visit her son Charles. It was rumored that Vivian had a nervous breakdown following her own delivery of Trisha. Oh yeah, that's right. The baby didn't die, it was Trisha. That she had to stay in PCH, so I'm assuming Painscreek Hospital, for rehabilitation for several months. During that time period, Charles was all alone. He found comfort in a housemaid by the name of Sophia. They had an affair. A boy was born. 2 days after arriving, we were informed that Sophia, along with her child, had left Painscreek. Where she could have gone off to was a mystery for all of us. I assume most of us believed in the story, including myself. However, Mrs. Roberts refused to believe that Sophia would leave when she would have been accepted into the Roberts family. Really? I don't think that's ever been the case by any of the... Okay. The boy that she bore for Charles would have guaranteed that Mrs. Robert initiated a search for Sophia with our driver, Patrick, and myself. It lasted less than 2 months before she passed away from a heart attack. What I want to confess this letter is not about Sophia. Although I was initiated by her disappearance, it's about Mrs. Roberts' ultimately death. You see, Mrs. Roberts had a heart condition, and it had been affecting her for a while. However, her medication had always kept her stable. Her prescription was still the same during her visit to Painscreek, yet her condition deteriorated. The family doctor, Henry Johnson, confirmed that her search for Sophia had taken a toll on her health. All she needed was to rest as much as she could, and she would be fine. I know that despite the doctor's advice, Mrs. Roberts did not stop the search. Did that create stress on her? Yes. But should it have killed her? According to the physician attending Mrs. Roberts back home, no. Definitely not within such a short time span if she had taken her medicine. Her body was never autopsied. Her son Charles wanted her body untouched and buried properly. As Patrick and I were packing... Who's this? As Patrick and I were packing to leave for home, I couldn't help but wonder who could have wanted Mrs. Roberts dead. Is there a connection between the affair of Charles and the housemaid, the disappearance of Sophia and her child, and the death of Mrs. Roberts? I would like to say whom I suspect, yet I am in no such position, and I am afraid that I might name the wrong person. As I write this letter, I hope you can understand what I am trying to convey. I pray the truth will be revealed as God permits it. Sincerely, Sylvia Eden. Oh my gosh, another person. Sylvia. Goodness gracious. Okay, well, that brought us a little closer to, like, confirming things that specifically, potentially, because we found that letter in the clock in Vivian's tea room about medications being prescribed for Magdalene. So to me, it seems that the beloved Vivian is confirmed to have a little bit more blood on her hands than she should. Okay, let me make sure that this one I cannot unlock. No. Oh, let's see. Well, maybe, can I lock this one as well? Same code? Okay. 10, 20. I'm suspecting not, because nothing in this game is coded for me to do it. But let's try. Hey! Yay! And nothing. Oh my gosh. That was disappointing. Okay. Okay. So we found slightly more pieces of the puzzle. Everything's coming together. Vivian likely murdered more people than just the coal miners. Anything in my box? No. Okay, so since this is like nearing the end of stream time, let's draw some cards of where to pick up from in our next session, which will be Saturday. I believe that's from 6 to 8, I believe, if I remember correctly, since I start a little bit earlier on a Saturday. So, let's see. Where to pick up on in the next rendition. I feel like we've been all over this town. All the things that are unlocked, I feel like are unlocked except for poor Bernard's thing. And his requires math and apparently another clue. So yeah, we're waiting for that to make itself known. We just have some tools at Oliver's photography that we've not been able to get a hold of, but I'm sure that we'll need a shovel, a pickaxe, something to pry open a drawer from Wanda's house, stuff like that. We've been running around a lot. I feel like I run a marathon, and I've just been running in the game. So let's see, where do we need to pick up next time when we return to Painscreek? Using tarot, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, 2 of Cups. So, like, and the 6 of Swords. And the Page of Swords. So 2 of Cups is like emotional connection, maybe some like loving energy involved, 2 people. It could be Trisha, it could be Scott, like where stuff with them, like a meeting place that they had. It could also be like, because Derek had feelings for Trisha as well, so it could be them. We'll see. Also, the 6 of Swords is like a place of healing, so maybe the hospital. I'm not sure where in the hospital there'd be some lovers potentially, but you know, some people that were heart to heart. But maybe that 6 of Swords is also like going from a place of like toxicity to a place of like not even just healing, but also kind of cleansing that palette of sorts. So I wonder, I mean, is it the church? I mean, I don't think we have anything else in the church, but you know, I think there are other cards that indicate a church, to be honest. And then the Page of Swords, someone who is a bit like intellectually curious. I really like Scott kind of gives this sort of vibe of the Page of Swords here. So I feel like there's options. I'm going to sit on this and think about it for a while because like I said, we've been going around a lot here, going back and forth, and like to me the vibe is very, and this here is like a vibe of like this card has like two men embracing, and we know that like Scott and Matthew, like were the father-son duo. They had some like consternation it seems like at the end of their relationship, but you know, that sort of thing. So maybe we're going back to the church. Maybe it's Charles and Scott together, you know, as two individuals. And then also Bowie knives. It could be Bernard for all we know. What's with Bernard? Like, what's with Bernard? Bernard, this guy's holding a knife. Maybe that's, you know, that's some imagery there. What would Bernard be with, like, the Two of Cups? Like a like-minded person? He really didn't have many friends. It didn't seem that he really cared for anybody in particular. But maybe we need to revisit that. So we've got some options next time when we return to Painscreek. So yeah, let me go ahead and switch back here to a chit-chat scene. Phew. Let me kill the Painscreek and turn on some fun music vibes here for everybody. Okay, so that's where we are at the end of today's session at Painscreek. I hope folks enjoyed. I appreciate people stopping by and chit-chatting. That's been lots of fun. I appreciate you giving us a nice little hint there, Fatal, because I would have absolutely passed by that again. So thank you. Before we go, as always, I like to offer, if anyone wants a little tarot reading to end their night, you're more than welcome to ask a question that you think tarot can answer. And I don't ever mind pulling cards for people because I love pulling cards for tarot. So in tarot stuff. So if you got questions, let me know. If not, that's totally fine. I will just pull a card to end our night to see what the vibes are for the rest of the day until Saturday, what we can take with us, how to approach the weekend ahead other than having lots of fun. So yeah, just gonna leave it open for a little while longer here. Hope everyone had a fun time watching the mayhem and the chaos of me wandering around the town trying to open doors. I honestly feel like the Slim Jim should be able to unlock other doors, to be honest. Like, I know that the developers probably didn't want to code a lot of doors and a lot of stuff, and it's a very like closed door kind of mystery, but also it's an empty town. People fled. Why would they worry about locking their doors? There's nothing to be of value there to them anymore. So let me be nosy. I just want to be nosy at the end of the day, right? So anyway, so it doesn't seem like anyone really wants a reading to end their night, so let me pull a couple cards for a mood and attitude to go into the next couple of days with until I see folks on Saturday. So let's see. So what to take with us into the next couple of days is, oh, this is sweet. We have the sun, so it's the sun of happiness, pursuing happiness, like kind of, especially with this cute little dog on it. I really don't like the naked baby, honestly, but just kind of going at it without overthinking of what to do for fun, of kind of feeling like you have to conform to what other people say that you should have as fun, or also sort of like masking yourself to have like that happiness and pursue joy in whatever way other people are dictating towards you. You determine, you know, that future ahead, and so don't worry about it. You party and dance like nobody's watching. Also, Ace of Cups, go into things with emotionally open, being willing. First, like reminder, like fill your cup first before like giving to other people. So remind yourself as you're going to the weekend, as you go Fridays, Saturdays, and Sunday, like use this time to refill your own cup. Again, pursuing those things that make you happy and not other people happy. And then last but not least, rest. The Four of Swords here is kind of reminding us, first of all, have that dagger by your head to keep those bad things away, but also like take time to rest, take time to chill, and have a good time over the weekend. So as always, my name is Eddie. I am here on Thursdays and Saturdays for all of this nonsense. You can find me on Instagram at nbewitched, ENBEEWTITCHED. It causes me to try to remember how to spell that every single time. I have a podcast, Wally Tarot Podcast. This week I was about to record an episode and then flooding happened. So I haven't been able to record yet, but hopefully that'll be done tomorrow since I have a free moment tomorrow. And then yeah, you can follow me on Patreon to support things. You can support the stream if you'd like. I'm just here for all the good times, and I appreciate that everybody else attending this and being wild with me. So, as always, go forth and tarot wildly, be beautiful, be fabulous, and be feral out there. So, I love you all very, very much, and I hope to see you all on this Saturday. I hope. And I'll see you later. Bye.